All right, so in this video, I want to show you how to run a click to messenger ad. And so I'm going to hop in here in my edit button. And so I'm going to go in here and it looks like my ad blocker is on there. So I'm going to don't run on this. And I'll show you, like I said, we're going to assume that you've already reached the ad level and that you've already created your audience and you've already decided how much you want to spend. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about it at the ad level, and we'll just keep it there. One Life Fully Lived is an amazing organization, so we'll give them a little bit of exposure here. So now what I can do is I can do a couple of things. If I'm going to do a click to messenger ad, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it here as an image or video. I personally like to use carousels. That's just because people like to swipe left and right. And so what I'll do is I'll add an image in here, and so let's just throw an image in there. Let's throw that one in, and then let's throw this one in there. And so what I'm gonna do is I can put in my text here, and I can put all that stuff in, and I'm gonna say, here is the text on top of the ad, and you'll notice that that's gonna appear right here. And then this is going to be underneath the picture. And you notice that's going to go, actually, it's going to go underneath the picture. Okay. Usually the headline isn't, or the description isn't really going to show up on most people's phones. So I don't usually include a description. Now, what I like to do is I like to either do send message or learn more. So this call to action, send message or learn more, either one will work. You can use any of the other ones, but those are the ones that I use most. And then down here at the very bottom, here's where I do my magic, okay? So down here on messenger setup, it says encourage people to start a conversation. And this is gonna open up an ad. It's gonna open up a message and a conversation with your page and with your bot right through Facebook, right? So they're gonna click, and then the very next thing that's going to happen is going to pop up this template. And what I would suggest is to create a custom template. And so you see here, get started. And then at the top, we're going to name it. So we're going to name this Messenger Mastery. And what I would recommend is doing the visual one. The JSON is very limited, and it's very frankly, it's very limited. You can't be personalized. So I would use the visual. And what I would recommend is using the text and the image. And the text in the image is great because it allows you to have a little bit of a picture. It gives you the opportunity to put some more text in there and to give some more info, really. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to select my image so that I can, really just so that I can see, right? You'll see over here on the right what it actually looks like, okay? So I have this text at the top. That's my greeting. And up here I'm going to put the directions. So I'm going to say, hi, their first name. And right here, you can add the personalization, so you can put their first name, their last name, or their full name. I'm going to put hi, and it says their first name. Click the button below to get your offer. Now, this button below that we're talking about is this quick reply. So it's going to say, click the button below to get your offer. Okay? So now if I scroll down, it says that right above the picture. Hi, Hector, click the button below to get your offer. So I see that right there, and that's above my text. Now, below my text, I want to put what it is that they're going to be getting. So I'm going to be putting offer and, value here, right? So I'm going to put just something like, reminding them of what it is that they're getting, right? So it's just going to be like, they're going to be like, yeah, that's what I clicked. This is what I wanted. This makes sense. This should remind them of, this should be a reminder of what they clicked on, okay? So the fact that these pictures are different than what the ads that we use aren't very good, right? But I don't, it doesn't look like the images are easy to be found right there. So the ads, the pictures should match up, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to add a quick reply. So this quick reply, I'm going to add one quick reply, right? Or I guess you could have multiple ones to give them options if you want to send them down multiple, to give them different flows. But I'm going to say in here, my most recent one has just said click here, right? It literally says click here. right? And then they click that, and then now they are into our bot. And so what's going to happen is if they say click here, what I need to do is I need to go into my AI in ChatFuel or my keywords in any of the other ones, right? But I need to have when they click that button, when they click this click here button, that's going to act like a response. That's going to act like they actually typed in click here. And so all you have to do is I just have to add a rule that says click here, and then I can have them respond to a block, and I can have them go to wherever I want. But now when they respond click here, I can say, you know, go to my welcome message, or I can say, you know, I want you to go to the Facebook group block. I can now choose when they click here, when they respond click here, or when they type it, right? Or when they click on this button where they actually go. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how to get your Messenger ad set up, and you can now start running click to Messenger campaigns.